Today we will take the thermal expansion in solids. So as we all know that all substance expands on heating, solids also expands on heating, but their expansion is less compared to liquid and gases. Since in solids atom or molecules are closely packed, that's why they expand less. Few substances contract on heating like cast iron, bismuth, Indian rubber and leather. They contract on heating. Since solids have a definite shape, solid की shapes होती है like rod होगा या plate होगी, their expansion can be considered in terms of their length, linear expansion अगर rod है तो, aerial expansion अगर बड़ी plates हैं, volume cubical expansion. So what is linear expansion? This relate to expansion in length of solids. So when temperature is increase of any rod, then it expands. Its length will expand. So consider a rod of length L1 at a temperature T1. So if we take any rod and its temperature L1, its length is L1 and temperature is T1, let it be heated to a temperature T2. Okay. Then the new length is given by L2 is equal to L1 and bracket 1 plus alpha into delta T. Delta T means change in temperature, that is T delta T is equal to T2 minus T1. So delta T is equal to T2 minus T1 and the new length is given by this formula. And alpha is the coefficient of linear expansion. So it is a constant value for any material. So SI unit of alpha is per degree centigrade. Okay. Now from this equation, if we solve that equation, L2 is equal to L1 1 plus alpha T. If you open the bracket, then it will be 1 into L1, that is L1 plus alpha L1 and T, that is L2. Okay. Now you take the L2 L1 in the left hand side, L2 minus L1 is equal to alpha L1 T, that is there. Okay. L2 minus L1 we can say that is a delta L. Delta L is equal to L2 minus L1. Here this one is delta L. Okay. That means delta L is equal to L1 alpha and delta T, that is delta T. Okay, so this formula we got delta L. Delta L means change in length is equal to original length into L alpha and into delta T, that is change in temperature. Okay. Now on heating a material, its length decreases, the alpha is negative. Suppose if we are increasing the temperature and this length is decreasing, then alpha is negative. The coefficient of linear expansion, that is alpha, depends on nature of material, whether it is a metal, non-metal, and its value changes with unit of temperature. Okay, and it is independent of length of object. So whatever the length is there, the alpha do not depend on the length of the object and scale in which length of object is measured. Okay, so that was only thermal expansion. Only depends on the one or two formula you have to remember. One formula is L2 is equal to L1 1 plus alpha delta T. One formula. Another formula which derived from this formula only, delta L is equal to, that is change in length is equal to L, that is length of rod, that is for linear expansion, alpha, that is coefficient of expansion, and delta T, that is change in temperature. With these two formula we can solve the illustrations. Okay. Now, first illustration is an aluminum rod of length 50 centimeter. That is, length is given. L is given 50 centimeter. It is heated so that temperature increase from 20 to 80 degrees centigrade. That means what is delta T? 80 minus 20, that is 60 degrees centigrade is the delta T. That is change in temperature. If the linear coefficient of expansion of aluminum is 24 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree centigrade, what is this? This is alpha. To find the increase in the length of the aluminum rod. So this is the formula. These are all the values given. Formula is delta L is equal to length alpha into delta T. So you can put all the values. Length is given as 50 centimeter. Alpha is given as 20 into 20 power minus 6 per degree centigrade, and delta T is 80 minus 20. So you will get the value 7.2 into 10 to the power minus 2 centimeter. That is change in length of the aluminum rod. That is increase in length of rod. Okay. So we will take another example, similar example. Length of a brass rod is 1.5 meter. So L is given 1.5 meter. Coefficient of linear expansion, that is alpha, is given 19 into 10 to the power minus 6 per degree Kelvin. Here scale is used as a Kelvin instead of degree centigrade. Kelvin scale is given used here. Find the final length of the rod if it is heated through 20 degrees centigrade, means its temperature is increased from some degree to 20 degree. Suppose temperature is 60 degree, then it is increased to 80 degree. That means delta T is given as a 20 degree. Delta T is given 20. Original length is given 1.5 meter. So you use the formula L2 is equal to L1 bracket 1 plus alpha into delta T. All the values are given. L2 you can calculate by putting the value of L1 and alpha and delta T, and you will get 1.50057 meter. That is the final length after heating by 20 degrees centigrade. So that was all about the thermal expansion.